G'day, Brett here from Rudders Camping. Tonight we're going to be cooking roast lamb in the camp oven. So I've got a nice piece of boneless leg of lamb here. See, beautiful piece of lamb there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rub it with some vegetable oil. Just get that oil on there, rub all over it, massage it in. Got to like that. Massage your meat, massage it in there. Oh, isn't that good? I'm just going to wipe my hands. Very simple tonight. We're just going to put salt, and pepper. Like I said, very simple, nothing too complicated, just basic flavours, but will be absolutely divine. Flip that over, get a bit more pepper onto the back side here. Now I've got my camp oven here. I've had that warming and that heating up there, preheating. So I've got that nice and hot. I'm just going to take the lid off. Now, inside the oven, I've got a little trivet. It's just this little bit here. This sits inside the oven, and then I sit the lamb on top of that. Now I'm going to sit it fat side up, so the fat cap up, because I want that fat, as it's cooking, to drip down through the lamb and keep it nice and moist. So we'll put that lid back on. Lid back on there. I'm going to take that over here and set it up. Put some coals underneath and coals on top. And they'll be ready in about probably 2.5 hours. G'day, back again. So we've got our lamb on over there in the camp oven. It's been cooking away. It is just sizzling. You can hear the oil dropping to the bottom and just bubbling away, cooking. That smells nice. Nice flavours coming out there. So tonight with our lamb roast, we're going to do some cauliflower and broccoli in a cheese sauce. And we're going to do some potatoes. We're going to cut those up and nice crispy potatoes. So what I've got some water on the boil over here on the fire. So that is boiling. That is ready to go. So what we're going to do is just throw this cauliflower and broccoli in. Let's put that lid back on. Okay, what we want to do is we just want to parboil that cauliflower and broccoli before we put it in there. So while we're doing that, I'm going to cut up these potatoes that I've got here. I cannot recommend your Yeti cups enough. Keep your drink cold, keep your ice there. Fantastic. Great value for money. They handle the pressure of the outdoors. So all I'm going to do is just cut these potatoes up into quarters. Really loving these new knives. Great to have a nice sharp knife. So I've got these potatoes. I'll cut these up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to parboil these. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry them off. Coat them in some oil. I've got the baby barbecue pan there. We're going to put that on the fire. And I'm going to have the hot top on top. And we're going to get some nice crispy potatoes to go with our cauliflower and broccoli and our lamb. Sensational dinner, nice gravy to go on top. Cannot wait. Okay, so the cauliflower and broccoli's been on here for a little while. Time to pull that out. So I'm just going to pull that out, drain it, throw it straight into this tray. So we've got that cauliflower and broccoli there. That's ready. We're going to let that sit there for a second. We're going to mix that up a little bit so it's not just all pieces of broccoli at one end. Mix it through there. And so right here, we've got the cheese sauce, that white sauce, cheese sauce that we've made. I'm going to put that all over the top there. Spoon that over. Oh. It's pretty decadent. Don't often have this at home. This is sort of like a camping treat. But it just shows you that you can have nice stuff while you're out bush. So you've got white sauce. Top it off with a tasty cheese. On there. And Bit of a signature cracker pepper on top. So that's all prepped there. Now I've got the camp oven over here. This is the one we're going to cook the veggies in. It's not preheated. It's just going to sit there ready to go. And then when we're ready to put that on, we'll get that on the fire, on the coals, and we'll cook that. But right now I'm going to put these potatoes in and parboil these potatoes. We'll return those to the boil. We'll boil those for a few minutes. Then I'm going to pull them out, drain them, dry them, get them ready, and we'll show you that soon. Okay, so we're going to pull these potatoes off the fire here now. I'm just going to pull that off. Beauty of the swinging gear. Swing it straight off the fire. Makes it nice and easy. Just got a bowl and a strainer here. Take that lid off. Just going to scoop these potatoes out. So parboiling them just helps to speed up the cooking time. I reckon it also cooks them a bit better. You can sort of smash them a bit while you're cooking them on the fire. So you see, we'll let them sit there, drain that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down some paper towel. We'll let them sit here and drain, nice and hot. Let them sit and drain a bit. Paper towel absorb it. Probably put a bit over the top there. The beauty is, you keep this paper towel when you're finished, put it aside, use it for lighting your fire in the morning. It'll be nice and dry by then. Multi-use. Okay, so I've had these potatoes here. We've been drying them a bit. They're nice and dry. We've taken out as much moisture as we can out of it at the moment. What I'm going to do, just throw them in the bowl here. Fold this paper towel up. We'll save that. That's ready for tomorrow morning. But I'll get the fire going in the morning. Just a bit of vegetable oil. You know, the secret of nice crispy potatoes is lots of oil. Coat it in that oil. Coat it in the oil. Bit of pepper. Bit of salt. Mix it all up. Mix it all up there. And then what we've got, baby barbecue pan. We're going to tip them into there. I've got the masher here. I'm just going to smash them a little bit. Just a little bit. Just, you know, crack them a bit there. Now we left the skin on these. There. Shake it around. Make sure that's there. I'm going to put a little bit more oil in the pan. I'm going to set these aside. I'm just going to put them over here on the fire. Next to the fire here. Ready to go. Set them aside. And they'll be ready to cook up very shortly. Okay, so I've got the potatoes in the pan here. You can see I've got the hot top going. We're going to spin them around, put these potatoes underneath. With that nice heat on top. I'll probably build that up now and put a bit more flame underneath. And we'll see those potatoes start sizzling and cooking away and browning up soon. Okay, so our lamb is ready to come out. I've got it cooked here. Just going to pull it out of the camp oven. There is our lamb. Let me just put this camp oven back over here. Oh, look at that lamb. That is looking absolutely sensational. Look at that piece of lamb. Oh, The flavour of that lamb is unbelievable. Nice and crispy on the outside there. Beautifully cooked. Very simple. Looking forward to dinner. Going to get everything else off. I'll get it all off, bring it all over here, have it all ready. We'll have a look at it. Okay, that lamb is absolutely beautiful. As we cut into the middle of it, we're getting it nice and pink. So we've got a nice colour on the outside. The kids are a bit more of a fan of it well done, but nice and pink and blushing in the middle there. That's how I like it. I know Rachel likes it like that. And that's it. It is just beautiful. So we've got plenty of meat there, plenty of lamb, leftovers there for days. You know, the thing is, you can take that home with you, and it's always good, you know, when you get home from camping that first night, it's, you know, you're looking for something to dinner, you get home late. If you've got some lamb or something that you cooked up while you're away, take it home, reheat it, throw it on some wraps. You know, that's fantastic. So here we have it. We've got our lamb, our broccoli and cauliflower with our cheesy sauce on it. We've got our nice crispy potatoes and gravy. There you go. There you have it. Lamb roast in the camp oven, veggies in the camp oven, potatoes on the fire. Sensational. Enjoy. We'll throw some tips up, a recipe up to follow this. Easy to do. Happy to teach you more. Send me some questions. Shout out. Happy to help. It's all about teaching people to cook and enjoy this sort of food out in the great outdoors. It's the RC way.